Hey, what's up guys, this is Shoy here with a Black Ops commentary. Today I'm bringing you a game of Headquarters on Summit. Now, I actually joined this game a bit late. As you can see, there's 10 minutes on the clock, which is 5 minutes into the game already. One of my teammates has actually already got an attack helicopter in the sky, and obviously, judging by the scoreline, my teammate, captured the first headquarters, and I accidentally stunned myself there, and it's quite a cool first little kill. It looks fairly straightforward when you look at it first. But then when you look at the kill feed, it turns out I actually shot the RCXD and killed him, which I thought was pretty cool. But anyway, so this is a flawless team score, 250 for 0, which, see, if I was playing with my clan, that wouldn't really be much of a big deal, because without trying to sound as if I'm boasting about how awesome my clan are or anything like that, pretty much when we play Headquarters in a party of 6, we pretty much win every single game 250 for 0. And again, I need to stress that's not me bragging or anything, because if you've ever played in a party of 6, you know COD can be pretty easy when you play, in a full party with your clan, because just right there's a host migration. Suspiciously, right after I killed someone, was that the host rage quitting? I'm gonna go for yes. But thankfully it does reconnect, which I'm getting a bit worried because I got off to a good start and I was thinking, oh please don't disconnect, but thankfully it did reconnect. So as I was saying, yeah, playing, I mean think about it, 6 players, who are all, decent, decent players with microphones, all, communication, they all know each other, against 6 random people with no communication whatsoever. It's a no-brainer, it's just completely unfair basically. So, but anyway, I'm not playing with my clan here, I'm just playing on my own. So yeah, I quite like this gameplay. It's it's not the best score ever, but it's very aggressive gameplay, and I'm also being a team player. I'm playing the objective, I'm capturing the headquarters and what have you, and that's kind of one of the things I wanted to talk about was, score versus gameplay, because I don't know about you guys, but this is much more the gameplay I like to watch. Very aggressive gameplay. I'm not really too bothered about what score of a gameplay is when I watch it, as long as it's entertaining to watch. That's fine by me. And I think a lot of people put far too much emphasis on score. Like, I died quite a few times here, and I think a lot of commentators wouldn't upload this gameplay just because I died too much. But if you look there, I mean, I died by getting shot in the back while capturing the headquarters, And the only way to get an amazing KD is realistically to not play the objective, okay? And you see that far too often in gameplays, and that's one thing I really don't like, because I like to consider myself a good team player, and I also like to consider myself quite an aggressive player, and that's why I like this gameplay. It's a bit of both, and I do play defensive at times, and I know especially when I used to play, upload Modern Warfare 2, I played some very defensive games, and especially when I was going for the kill streak with nukes and all that. But apart from that, I'm really not a defensive player. I much prefer to be very aggressive, run and gun kind of situation, And I'm using the, probably already worked out now, but I'm using the AK-74U here. And, well, first of all, let me say why I'm using this weapon. It's because I wasn't planning on uploading our commentary with using this weapon, but basically, I hadn't played Black Ops in a good few weeks. It's like 3 or 4 weeks I went without playing Black Ops, and I think I actually went a good 3 weeks without even signing on to PSN. So, I hadn't uploaded it in a while, and I'm thinking, right, I'd like to get a gameplay, but I was just terrible. I really was pretty bad, and I just couldn't get any decent gameplays at all. And so I figured, right, I'll use the 7.4U. It's so it's guaranteed getting a gameplay, but no, I mean it's an easy weapon to use. But it's not gonna instantly make you good. I mean, if you give this gun to a shitty player, it's not gonna make them an awesome player or anything. It's not. It's just it's not a difficult weapon to use like maybe the M16 or the FAL or the M14 or something like that. It's just an all-round good weapon. It's easy to use, but is it overpowered? I'm not really sure. I kind of go back and forth on this issue. Like, I think I said in one of our previous commentaries that it was overpowered, but I don't know. It seems whenever I use it, I think, nah, this isn't overpowered. It's just a decent weapon. But then every time I get killed, you know, I watch the kill count, I'm like, oh, that's bullshit, you know. But I don't know. Overpowered. It's a strong word, and I think people throw that word around far too much. And really, if you look at Black Ops as a whole, there really isn't anything that's majorly overpowered. It's actually a very balanced game compared to all the other Call of Duties. Whether it's the best Call of Duty, I'm probably going to say no, but I do like this game, and I really do. I still do like this game. A lot of people, like to bash on this game, but I definitely still enjoy it anyway. And I'm using just want to talk about my perk setup for a second. I'm using I'm using Flak Jacket Pro. Now, this is probably my most used perk, I would say. I've got it on the majority of my classes actually. Actually, just so you can see here, I actually survived a grenade there while capturing the headquarters, so that's pretty much why I use it. I think Flak Jacket is an underused perk. Now, you probably don't agree with that, but let me explain what I mean. Basically, in objective game modes, I think everyone should use Flak Jacket, okay? Because if you're wanting to play the objective, really you need Flak Jacket. Because, I mean, while capturing the headquarters or capturing a flag in domination, you're so vulnerable to, Semtexes, noob tubes, RPGs and all that. Or, or for example in headquarters, Claymore's been set down as traps and there's C4s or whatever. And the RCXD as well, obviously. Pretty much, Flak Jacket will pretty much defend you from all of those. I mean, most of them are pretty much useless against Flak Jacket, and that's why I use it, because if you want to be a team player, Flak Jacket is so helpful, and you're just so vulnerable while playing the objective while not using Flak Jacket. And so I think in objective modes, pretty much everyone should use Flak Jacket. So yeah, I'm also using Steady Aim Pro. Now, this is a perk that I've recently come to absolutely love. Not so much for the hip firing, because I don't really hip fire. It's more for the Pro add-on, and I'm not talking about the quick knifing ability. If there's one thing I do less than hip fire, that's knifing. It's for the other Pro add-on, which allows you to aim down the sights quicker after sprinting, which I do a lot because I like to be aggressive, sprint around, and so it helps me with that. So if you like to play aggressively, Steady Aim Pro is a very good perk for you. And pretty much about 90% of people use Sleight of Hand Pro, and for about 90% of the time I've played Black Ops, I think I've used Sleight of Hand Pro, but yeah, I'm definitely come to love Steady Aim Pro actually. And shit, there's one more thing I want to talk about. Yeah, I've got time. Just looking how long, about 8 minutes in here. Okay, so one more thing I wanted to quickly talk about was basically I'm going to be doing another Black Ops community montage. Hopefully it'll be out within the next few weeks, but don't hold me to that because I really don't know. I've got quite a good few minute clips. I'm just sort of collecting them at the moment. I'm not really going to ask any of you guys to send in clips. I've kind of got access to enough as it is. So yeah, I'd like to just throw that in there, let you know that's coming. If you haven't seen the first one, then I'll put an annotation at the end of the video. Please do watch it if you've not seen it, because I really thought it was pretty good. And I actually die here, so that's, because of the spawn delay and all that. It's actually the last action for me, so it's pretty much the gameplay over. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm hopefully going to be getting more into the habit of uploading. I've got quite a few gameplays I'd like to upload in the coming week or so. And I've got quite a few things I want to talk about. One thing in particular, I want to talk about camping. I think that should be a really interesting commentary, so expect that soon. I just want to get a really decent gameplay for it first. But yeah, anyway, that's about it from me, guys. So if you could hit the thumbs up button, that would be awesome. And I'll see you next time. Alright, bye.